My beloved, I am here. Do not turn your eyes away, for I have come close to you in this very moment. You may not see me with your eyes, but my presence surrounds you even now. I have been beside you in the silence, in the weight that pressed upon your heart, in the nights when you whispered prayers that never seemed to rise beyond the ceiling. I have heard every one of them. I have felt every tear that has fallen from your eyes, every question that trembled on your lips, every sigh that came from a soul too tired to keep pretending it was strong. I know you. I know the weight you carry, the storms that have moved through your life, the disappointments that left you wondering if I still see you. I have seen the nights when you felt unseen, forgotten, and small. But you were never invisible to me. I have walked with you through valleys that others never knew you entered. I watched as you smiled while your heart was breaking inside. I stood beside you when you were surrounded by people and still felt alone. You thought I was far, but I was closer than the breath that filled your chest. Every heartbeat you thought was your own was a reminder that my life was still in you. I have never left you, not for a moment, not even in the silence that felt endless. You thought the silence meant I was gone, but my silence was never absence. It was the quiet space where I held you, waiting for your heart to become still enough to hear me again. You have walked through many things that you did not understand. You asked me why doors closed, why people changed, why dreams crumbled just when they seemed near. You wondered why I did not stop the pain or lift it sooner. I know it confused you. I know it hurt. I know that somewhere inside, a part of you began to wonder if maybe you had lost my favor, if maybe you had disappointed me. But I tell you now, my child, you have never fallen beyond my love. You cannot. There is nothing you could do that would make me turn away from you. Even when you doubted me, I was faithful. Even when you questioned my plan, I held the pieces of your story with tenderness. You may not have seen my hands, but they were there, shaping what you could not yet see. I have watched you fight to stay strong while feeling like everything inside you was falling apart. I have seen the moments when you smiled for others but felt empty within. I have seen you wake up each day and wonder how much longer you can keep going. But hear me now, I have seen all of it, and I am here to tell you that nothing has been wasted. Every tear, every prayer, every sleepless night has meaning. You may not yet understand, but soon you will see that I have been preparing something greater than you could imagine. But before I move, before the change unfolds, I need your heart to listen, not just with your ears, but with a quiet place inside you that still longs for me. You have been running, trying to hold everything together. You have tried to be strong, to fix, to prove, to make sense of the chaos. But now, I call you to be still. Stop fighting to understand everything. Stop reaching for control that was never meant to be yours. You do not need to earn my love or my miracles. You simply need to receive them. I am not waiting for your perfection. I am waiting for your surrender. I am not asking you to perform for me. I am asking you to let me carry what you were never meant to bear alone. You have done enough, and now I want to do what only I can. There are moments in your life that changed you so deeply that you no longer recognize the person you once were. You lost some of your light. You lost trust in people, in yourself, maybe even in me. But I want you to know that nothing you lost was greater than what I am about to restore. The version of you that you thought was gone, the joy, the hope, the peace, those things are not lost forever. They have only been buried under pain, waiting for my hand to uncover them again. I am about to breathe new life into what you thought was over. But before that happens, you must be still long enough to let my words reach your heart. Because what I am about to do will not be small. It will not be what you expect. It will not come in the way you imagined. It will come in my way, and my way is always perfect. You have prayed for change, but you feared what that change might cost. You asked for new beginnings, but you hesitated to release what was old. You have wanted me to move, yet you have also held tightly to what was breaking you. My beloved, this is the moment I am asking you to trust me more than you fear the unknown. Let go. I am standing beside you even as you tremble. I am not angry with your fear. I understand it. But you must not let fear have the final word. I am greater than your fear. I am greater than the uncertainty that clouds your path. When you cannot see the way forward, look toward me. I am the light that guides you through the fog. Come and amen. His plans are always good if you trust him with your future. You have been searching for signs that I am near, and I am telling you now this very moment is your sign. These words reaching your heart are not coincidence. They are me, reaching through the noise of your thoughts, calling you back to the truth that you are not forgotten. I am about to change everything in your life, but you must hear me before it happens. If your heart is not ready, the blessing could overwhelm you. So I am preparing you first. I am speaking to the wounded places, to the tired parts of your soul that stopped believing anything could change. I am touching the places where pain has built walls, and I am saying, peace, be still. Let my presence fill those spaces. Let my love quiet the noise that has lived in your mind for too long. I see how weary you are of waiting. You have asked me when, Lord? When will things finally change? You have seen others receive what they prayed for and wondered if I forgot you. You have felt like the promise was close but kept slipping away. But I have not delayed to hurt you. I have delayed to strengthen you. There were things you needed to learn in the waiting, and there were places I needed to heal before the next door could open. The waiting was never punishment, it was protection. You were not ready then for what I am preparing now. But the season of waiting is drawing to its end, and that is why I am speaking to you now to ready your heart for the shift that is coming. I know how easy it is to believe that my voice is for others, that my miracles are for those more faithful, more holy, more deserving. But I tell you the truth, my love has never been measured by your performance. It has always been constant, unconditional, and endless. I do not love you because you never failed. I love you because you are mine. I formed you with purpose before you ever took a breath. I saw every mistake before it happened and still chose you. Nothing surprises me about you. I know the parts of your story that no one else does, the parts you wish you could erase. And I still call you worthy. You are not too broken to be loved by me. You are not too far gone to be restored. You are exactly where I can reach you. So I am here, whispering into your spirit. Be still, and know that I am God. You have tried to understand me through logic, but I am bigger than logic. You have tried to predict what I will do, but my ways are higher than your thoughts. You do not need to understand. You only need to believe. I am about to do something that will make sense only when you look back and realize that every step, even the painful ones, were leading you here to this sacred moment where your heart opens again, and you remember that you were never abandoned. Let the walls come down now. Let the anger go. Let the disappointment fall away. You have held it long enough. Let my presence wash over you like gentle rain after a long drought. Feel the peace I bring. You do not have to fight anymore. You do not have to prove that you are enough. You already are. I made you enough. I placed my breath in you, my light in you, my image upon you. When I look at you, I do not see failure, I see redemption. I do not see what you lost, I see what is about to rise. I do not see despair, I see new beginnings. I see the end of one season and the birth of another, and I am telling you it is time. I am whispering to you because I do not want you to miss what is coming. Change is near. You have cried out for it, and now it approaches like the morning sun after a long night. But before you step into that light, you must let me cleanse your heart from the heaviness of yesterday. You cannot carry old wounds into new blessings. Lay them down. Forgive where you need to forgive. Release what has already served its purpose. Trust me to handle what you cannot. When you release the old, I can give you the new. I am not asking you to have perfect faith, only willing faith, a heart that says, even if I don't see it yet, I trust you, Lord. That is all I need to begin the transformation. I am standing beside you now, closer than you think. The air around you carries my presence. The warmth you feel in your spirit, that is me. I am touching the deepest parts of your soul that no one else has ever reached. I am mending what you thought was beyond repair. I am lifting the heaviness that has sat on your shoulders. I am whispering hope back into the spaces where fear once lived. I am not coming as a distant God, but as your closest friend, your Father, your Savior. And I am telling you, my child, everything is about to change. The night is ending. The new day is near. But before you step into it, you must listen, truly listen, and let these words take root in your heart. For I am about to do something new, and I do not want you to miss it. Be still. Breathe. I am here. I am not far away. You are seen, known, and deeply loved. The time of silence is over. The time of change has begun. And I am the one who goes before you, who stands beside you, and who will never leave you. Hear me now, for I am speaking directly to you. The light is coming. Let it in. My beloved child, listen closely to me now. There is a battle within you that no one else can fully see. Others may look at you and see strength, smiles, and composure, but I see deeper than their eyes ever could. I see the quiet tremors inside your heart. I see the thoughts that echo when the world grows silent. I see the nights you lie awake, wondering why the weight inside you never seems to lift. You have been carrying fears, regrets, guilt, and doubts like stones hidden beneath your skin. And you think because you cannot speak them aloud, they do not matter. But they mattered to me. They have always mattered to me. I know every detail of what you hold, and I know how heavy it has become. This battle within you did not begin yesterday. It began in the moments when you were hurt and told yourself you had to be strong. It began when the world told you were not enough, when rejection whispered its lies, when failure pressed against your chest and you believed it defined you. Darkness crept in quietly, not as a monster but as a whisper. It told you that you were forgotten, that you were too broken to be healed, that I had turned away from you. Those whispers tried to rewrite the truth of who you are. They tried to blind you to the reality of my love. But I have always seen through the shadows. Even when you believed the lies, I held the truth about you in my hands, unshaken and unchanging. Your support means everything, Our goal is to fill your life with peace, joy, and love for God. If you feel blessed, tap the super thanks button below and be part of this divine journey. You have walked with guilt as though it was your shadow. You have looked back on your past and thought, if only I had done things differently. You have replayed moments over and over, wishing you could go back and erase them. You have felt shame for choices, for mistakes, for things you could not control. But my child, I am telling you now, shame is not your portion. Guilt is not your identity. You are not defined by the moments that broke you. You are not defined by the scars you carry. You are defined by my love, by the life I placed inside you, by the future I have already written for you. The battle within you has tried to convince you that your story ends with regret. But I tell you, your story is still unfolding, and its ending will be redemption. There is also fear living inside you, a fear you seldom speak aloud. Fear of failing again. Fear of hoping too much. Fear of being disappointed. Fear that if you open your heart, you will be hurt once more. That fear has built walls around you, walls meant to protect but now only keeping the light from coming in. You've thought, if I don't expect too much, I won't be let down. You thought, if I don't open up, I won't be wounded. But my beloved, those walls also block the blessings I want to bring. I am not here to harm you. I am here to heal you. And healing requires that you let me into the places you've hidden, even the places you are ashamed of. There have been moments when the darkness felt louder than my voice. When everything inside you said, you're alone. When you looked around and saw only silence, and you thought that silence meant abandonment. But it never did. While darkness whispered, I spoke truth. While shadows surrounded you, I surrounded you more. There were attacks you never saw. There were moments when the enemy reached for you, but my hand covered you. There were nights you thought you were forgotten, but angels stood guard at your door. There were days you almost gave up, but my spirit breathed just enough strength into you to take another step. You are still here because I have been protecting you even when you could not feel it. You are still here because my purpose for you has not ended. The battle within you is not proof of my absence. It is proof of your worth. I said on fight what it is on fear. The fact that you have felt such resistance is because you carry light inside you. You were chosen before the foundation of the world to shine my love into places that know only shadows. And the darkness has tried to convince you that you are too broken to do it. But I tell you now, you are not too broken, you are being made whole. You are not too far gone, you are being brought closer. You are not disqualified, you are being prepared. This battle is not the end of you. It is the breaking of the shell so that new life can emerge. I see the disbelief that sometimes rises in your heart, the quiet thought that says, maybe God will do it for others but not for me. That thought has been like a thorn under your skin. It has kept you from fully receiving my promises. But I want you to know, my child, my promises were written with your name on them, too. When I spoke of healing, I spoke it over you. When I spoke of freedom, I spoke it over you. When I spoke of a future and a hope, I spoke it over you. You are not outside my love. You are not a mistake I overlooked. You are mine. And I am speaking now to the battle inside you, saying, peace. Be still. Let my words sink into the places where pain has lived for too long. I am not asking you to pretend you are okay. I am not asking you to bury your wounds deeper. I am asking you to bring them to me, just as they are. Bring me the guilt, the regret, the fear, the disbelief. Bring me the anger you have felt toward yourself. Bring me the questions you have been afraid to ask. Lay them down at my feet, and I will not turn you away. I will not shame you. I will not scold you. I will hold you. I will lift the weight you were never meant to carry. I will show you that even the most hidden battles can be healed in my presence. You have tried to heal yourself before. You have tried to fill the emptiness with distractions, with busyness, with people who could not understand your soul. You have tried to silence the pain with noise. But I am not here to offer you noise. I am here to offer you peace. The kind of peace that sinks deep, that does not depend on circumstances, that stays even when storms rage. The kind of peace the world cannot give and cannot take away. This is the peace I offer you now. This is the peace that begins to heal the hidden battle within you. I know that opening your heart feels risky. You wonder, if I let go of this pain, what will be left of me? But my child, what will be left of you is freedom. What will be left is who you truly are, not the person the world told you to be, not the person pain shaped you into, but the person I created you to be before fear and shame ever touched you. You are not your wounds. You are not your mistakes. You are mine. And I am inviting you to step out of the shadows of your own heart and into my light. I have always been with you, even in the moments you felt furthest from me. When you sat in silence and wondered if anyone saw you, I was there. When you held your breath to keep from crying, I was there. When you reached for something, anything, to hold on to, my hand was already under yours. You did not survive by your strength alone. You survived because I carried you. You survived because I said, "Not yet." Your story is not finished. And it is still not finished. This hidden battle is not the conclusion. It is the place where you will learn how deeply you are loved. I am standing now inside the very places you thought were too dark for me to enter. I am stepping into the corners of your heart that you closed off long ago. I am not afraid of your pain. I am not repelled by your scars. I am not shocked by your thoughts. I am God, and yet I am near. I draw close to the brokenhearted. I bind up their wounds. I do not break bruised reeds, I restore them. I do not snuff out smoldering flames, I breathe on them until they burn bright again. This is what I am doing for you now. The invisible battle inside you has tried to make you forget who you are. It has tried to make you forget who I am. But I am here to remind you. You are my child. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not abandoned. You are seen, held, and cherished. And I am greater than the battle within you. My light is stronger than the darkness. My truth is louder than the lies. My love is deeper than your wounds. So come to me. Come as you are, not as you think you should be. Bring me the fragments, and I will make them whole. Bring me the ashes, and I will give you beauty. Bring me the heaviness, and I will give you rest. Let me show you that you are safe in my presence. Let me show you that you are still worthy of my miracles. Let me show you that the darkness inside you is no match for the light I carry into your soul. This is the beginning of your healing. This is the beginning of your awakening. The battle inside you does not end with defeat. It ends with my victory. I have already won it. I am inviting you now to step into that victory, to believe that you are loved beyond your mistakes, to trust that you are protected even when you cannot see it. I am not far away. I am not waiting for you to fix yourself. I am here, now, ready to do what only I can. My beloved, the hidden battle within you is being exposed to my light, and my light will not harm you. It will heal you. It will lift you. It will free you. It will remind you that you are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt. And soon, the battle inside you will give way to peace, and you will stand stronger, softer, and freer than you have ever been. This is my promise. This is my heart for you. This is why I speak these words, so that you will know, before everything changes, that you were never alone in the fight and you never will be. My beloved child, listen closely, for I am about to tell you what heaven has been preparing for you. You have walked through seasons that felt endless, through stretches of time where you wondered if your prayers disappeared into the air. You have seen others step into joy while you remained waiting, and you asked me, Lord, why not me? Why not now? But I tell you, every moment of waiting was woven with purpose. Heaven has not been silent. Heaven hath been at work. What you thought was delay was preparation. What you saw as stillness was divine alignment. I have been arranging pieces, moving hearts, shaping circumstances, and preparing you for what I am about to release. You see only fragments, but I see the full design. I see how one season must end before another begins. I see how one closed door prevents you from walking into a place that would have broken you. I see how timing must unfold perfectly, because even a blessing too soon can feel like a burden. So I waited. Not because I wanted to withhold from you, but because I wanted to protect you. I waited for the soil of your heart to be ready to receive what I am sending. I waited until the people meant to walk beside you were in place. I waited until your faith could hold the weight of what you asked for. Heaven's delays are never denials. They are signs that what is coming must be greater than what you expected. I know you grew weary of waiting. I saw the days you cried and whispered, Lord, have you forgotten me? I saw the nights you questioned if your prayers still reached me. But every prayer you have ever spoken had been heard. None have been lost. Every tear you have shed hath been gathered. Not one has fallen without my knowing. You see only the surface of your life, but I have seen the unseen currents, the invisible workings that have been shaping your story. The silence was not absence. It was the sacred space where I prepared the miracle you could not yet comprehend. When you prayed for answers and nothing happened, I was not ignoring you. I was building you. I was strengthening your faith, stretching your patience, refining your vision. I was teaching you how to depend not on what you could see, but on who I am. You learned how to trust me in the dark, and that trust will carry you into the light. What you gained in the waiting is more precious than what you thought you lost. Because while you waited for something to change around you, I was changing something within you. Heaven has been aligning every detail, even the ones that seemed to fall apart. The people who left, the doors that closed, the seasons that ended, all of them served a higher purpose. If you could see what I see, you would understand that nothing has been wasted. The heartbreaks, the delays, the detours, all of it has been part of the divine choreography of your life. You thought you were stuck, but you were being positioned. You thought you were behind, but you were right on time in my plan. There are moments when I hide you because you are not meant to be seen yet. There are moments when I hold you back because I am still preparing the path ahead. And there are moments when I move suddenly because the appointed time has come. This is what heaven has been doing for you. Every invisible hand, every unseen movement, every closed door, every shift in your spirit, it has all been me aligning things that your human eyes could not comprehend. You have prayed for open doors, and I have been preparing rooms behind those doors. You have prayed for breakthrough, and I have been removing what would have blocked it. You have prayed for peace, and I have been quieting storms before you step into the next season. I do not make mistakes. I do not forget my promises, and what I promised you still stands. Do you remember the times you almost gave up? The moments when you thought nothing is ever going to change? Even then, heaven was not still. Angels were moving unseen. Prayers were rising like incense before my throne. Every cry of your heart was recorded, every moment of surrender noticed. You have been watched over more closely than you can understand. I have kept you through storms that were meant to destroy you. I have covered you from battles you didn't even know were being fought. You have not been forgotten. You have been preserved. The timing of heaven is not like the timing of earth. You live by minutes and days, but I move by seasons and eternity. You look at what is happening now, and you think it is the whole picture. But I look beyond time, and I see how every moment connects. What feels like delay to you is alignment to me. I have been aligning opportunities that must meet you at the right place and the right time. I have been aligning hearts that must awaken before they can recognize yours. I have been aligning blessings that would have overwhelmed you had they come earlier. Everything I do has purpose, even when you cannot yet see it. Write amen if you believe your miracle is on the way, and share this video so hope can reach someone else today.